Yo, so you guys showed quite a bit of support on my last One Piece video, so fuck it, why not do it again? But this time around, I'm taking the training wheels off. No more talking to you like you're 5. I'm catering to the weebos now. Sorry, Phobics League Channel 333, I'll try to stay out your recommendations from here on out. But anyways, let's get into the fucking meat and potatoes of this video here. So, this video is about the infamous apprentice of Gold D. Roger, current Emperor of the Seas, and has hair resembling a primary color. Buggy! The man, the myth, the legend, Buggy the motherfucking clown! Now, obviously, I'm a massive Buggy cock rider. I mean, just look at my fucking profile picture. I would do unspeakable things for this man to be a non-fictional character. But as you could see in the title of this video, this is about Buggy is the real Joy Boy, or at least Joy Boy in an alternate universe. Some kind of bootleg Joy Boy, to some extent. But before we get into the nitty gritty here, let's go over Buggy's backstory real quick. So as far as Buggy's childhood goes, pretty much all we know for sure is that he grew up with Shanks on Roger's ship. We have no idea who or what Buggy's parents are, but there are tons of theories about how Buggy's a celestial dragon, or Buggy was like a slave gifted to Shanks because Shanks is a celestial dragon, or something along those lines. I really hope when we get Eam or Rock's face revealed that they have a fucking clown nose. That would be fucking enthralling. But anyways, back to Buggy's childhood. So Buggy had a pretty dangerous ass childhood, and quite frankly, I have absolutely no idea how he survived it either. He was involved in fights against crews like the fucking Whitebeard pirates all the fucking time. But Buggy ended up eating the shitty ass Chop Chop fruit in an eerily similar way to Luffy eating the Gum Gum fruit, except that Buggy wasn't hungry and wanted to sell the fruit to find some stupid ass treasure, and he swallowed it when Shanks caught him fucking fondling it. There are a lot of similarities in the fact that Roger's crew just so happened to find this random ass Chop Chop fruit and were fucking fondling it like it's the craziest thing they had ever seen in their life. Now it could just be that this was really early in the story, but is it just me or is that fucking weird? Roger's crew was probably the strongest or tied for the strongest in the world at that time, and they're acting like they've never seen a devil fruit in their life. Now as far as we know, Roger had no devil fruit users in his crew, just like Shanks. So why would they want to pick up this garbage ass Chop Chop fruit for no reason? But this is where my little suspicion comes in. So after seeing that the Gum Gum fruit is actually a zone and has a will of its own and made its way to Luffy or whatever they said, this makes me think that this Chop Chop fruit situation is the same thing. Now obviously I have absolutely no idea what this zone fruit would be, because I mean it's kind of fucking impossible to predict that the sun god would have rubber powers. Like who would have thought that? But if the world government hid the true identity of one fruit, what's stopping them from doing it again? That's all I'm saying here. But let's get into who Sun God Nika was and read over some of the very little information that we have on him. So Nika was a heroic, benevolent figure who was a friend to slaves. I'm reading this from the wiki, by the way, so that's why it sounds fucking weird coming out of my mouth. It was said that Nika would one day come for the slaves to liberate them from their oppressors' masters and bring smiles to their faces. Obviously, that pretty much describes Luffy perfectly because, I mean, he is Nika, but Buggy also fits a lot of those descriptors pretty well. Buggy helped Luffy free prisoners from Impel Down, and Buggy got most of the credit because, I mean, he's fucking Buggy, and Buggy puts a smile on everybody's face because he's quite literally a clown. That's what clowns do. Buggy and Luffy also seem to share the same quality that Mihawk described back in Marineford. Mihawk said that is no skill or technique, but the simple ability to turn those around him into allies. Now tell me that doesn't sound like Buggy. This man has a new dick rider on every fucking corner, okay? Now let's not count Buggy's whole cross guild situation because Mihawk and Crocodile see right through Buggy's shit. It just seems like Buggy's the bootleg or like false Joy Boy, you know what I'm saying? Like his ability to make people his allies only works on fucking bums. Also his powers are super fucking goofy and cartoonish just like Gear 5, so I wouldn't be shocked if it had something to do with his fruit. I'd say I'm like 60% sure of this being true because Buggy is 100% going to be on Laugh Tale whether you like it or not. Buggy is somehow gonna stumble his ass to Laugh Tale and I will be absolutely belated. There are just way too many parallels between Buggy and Luffy that you just can't pass off as a coincidence. Another one being Buggy almost killing Luffy back in Logtown, but he couldn't because at least I assume that Dragon fucking struck him with lightning or some shit. I feel like that is such a fucking amazing place to foreshadow some crazy ass shit. But yeah, I think that's about it. I apologize if this theory is kind of shit, but this is literally the first video I've ever made like this, so you know, you gotta cut me a little bit of slack there. I'll try to make a video every week about the chapters that drop, but since there was a break this week, I gotta improvise some shit, and I don't have much else to work off of just because I don't think anybody else has thought of this theory, or at least I think so, you know, from what I can find. Also, one more thing, since I'm kind of attracting a new audience to my channel here. The reason that I have 37,000 subscribers and have absolutely dog shit views on all of my videos is because I used to be a Twitch clip channel, but the guy I started to clip got pretty annoyed by it, so I stopped. And yeah, let me know what fucking other anime related shit you want to see me do. I'm really down for anything, but yeah.